Hello, my friend. Yeah, you made it just in time. I was actually going to ask if you could help me with something. Well, because you're so reliable. I'm working on a new project, and I need some help figuring out what to use. But the thing is, I don't know what sounds best. Yeah. Well, go ahead, come on in, make yourself comfortable. Yeah, you can just sit down or lay down wherever you want. Okay, good. Yeah, let me get the first item and then you can tell me which one you think sounds best, okay? Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay. Here's the first item. I like this one because it's kind of soft. But it's also not too soft. It's got a nice bassy sound. But it's not too sharp. Nice surface area. Oh yeah, you can close your eyes if that helps. I'll tell you what each of the items is, so that way you don't have to guess. This one is a piece of cardboard. I think it was an insert to like an item that I had bought, but I found it to be pretty great. But maybe you can also tell me, do you like pattern sounds? Like consistent? Or do you like chaotic and unpredictable? I'll try to do a little bit of both, so that you can enjoy them both. I don't know whether to go fast or slow, so I'm gonna try a few different things to see how they turn out. But yeah, you may hear a few different variations. Yeah, I'm just tapping with my finger pads, or the tips of my fingers, because I find it makes a nice sound. It's a little bit softer and not quite as harsh as nail sounds. Although if you want, I could try some nails at another time. So that's the first item. My second item is a plastic card carrying case. And it just has some face cards in it, or the standard 52 set deck that most people play with. I like this sound because it's very good for some clear, crisp sounds. This one is very tinkly in my opinion, because the plastic is mostly firm, but also rather flexible. And it's really nice because you can hear the individual taps. And sometimes I like to tap out a pattern and then other times I like to just be sort of random with it. But this one, I think, also has some good potential. I personally find plastic sounds to be rather soothing. I think that this one is also very good. So that is my second item. My third item is sort of similar, but if you can hear, it's like a metal tin. This one in particular is a little box that I got some dice in. And I liked the way that it sounded, because depending on where you tap it, you get a different tone. So for example, if I tap on the lid, it gives me sort of a mid-tone. If I tap on the bottom, it's a little bit more bassy. And if I tap on the top, or the side, sorry, if I tap on the side, it gives me a higher tone. I like it because there's a little bit of a grip to it. And I think that that's pretty awesome. Metal has kind of a unique sound, doesn't it? And it's also firm, like plastic, but its texture is very different. I wonder which one is slipperier, plastic or metal. But the metal tends to have a nice resonance to it that I think holds pretty well. I have to be careful though, because unlike the others, if I tap too hard on the metal or the plastic, it'll potentially be very loud, and I don't want it to be loud. I just want it to be satisfying. But I think this one is pretty good too. So that is my third item. My fourth and last item is similar to the first one, but it is a cardboard piece wrapped in canvas fabric. And what I love most about this one is that, like the cardboard, it has a very bassy sound. But the fabric makes it sound a lot softer. So there's not as much risk of harsh sounds. It's also very good for scratching. But I particularly like this one. It's nice and soft. It's very bassy, so it's not too loud, and I think it sounds pretty good. But I've been trying some new items, and this is why I need your help deciding which one sounds best. I hope that regardless of what you choose, that you liked each of them to some degree. But it's okay if you don't too. Not everything sounds good to people. And everybody has different things that they like. And I think that's what makes us so amazing as people. But I hope that you found these good regardless. And hopefully one of them will be your favorite. But for now, I think you look far too relaxed to think too much pretty sure you've fallen asleep on me. But that's okay. I'm glad you feel safe. I hope you rest well, my friend. And you can give me your opinion when you awaken. I value you.